What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies.
It's a new day, new world. Make the most of it.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Firefighters going up against the Blades. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
The Firefighters, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
That one catches the zone, and this one is off and running. Just missed. That one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next one misses, and the count is even, 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here comes a pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's inside. Goes down looking. Here's Mookie now. That's down and in.
Ball. Oh, yeah.
Ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first. And Betts is set down. 2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate.
25, Anthony Santander.
This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
He was caught in between there, and they'll tag him out the baseline, and that. And we're back. And on the mound now, Corbin Burns. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
Man, I'm excited we get to watch Burns work today. He knows how to dominate lineups and how to pile up strikeouts throughout the game. You know, Boog, a big reason for that success is the slider he has. It's one of the best in baseball.
Cody Bellinger, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. One runs in, and it bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 2-zip. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's safe at second with a 2-run double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
This one in the air. Santander makes the catch, and that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now the right fielder, Babe Ruth. Kirby back to work. And that's fouled off.
The Babe is one of those guys with a larger-than-life personality, Boog, and that's something you see from him on and off the field.
Yeah.
He's certainly one of the most recognizable figures in the history of sports.
Rutschman on to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Ruth on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Sends it to first. Profar is out, and that is the bottom of the inning. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Base hit center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. So digging in, Terry Pendleton. Foul ball there.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Now it's Marcus Semien. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
He's got it. Runner tags at second. Caught in a rundown now. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
He's good.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in
Now
is the switch
batting,
hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. 1 run across. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0. In there safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now here is Babe Ruth. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ruth going back. Way back there and gone. That one felt good. It's 6-0. 1 down. Here's Stanton now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one. With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Four runs already in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later,
That's the
they're going to
ball.
have to go to the bullpen.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The center fielder,
Here
number
comes Belly to
35,
take his cuts.
Cody
A double and a
Bellinger.
run scored his first time up. To third, Bregman handles. Slings to first, and Bellinger is out. New inning getting started. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throws across the diamond, and a quick out, number one. So up next, Dalton rushing. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. That one ripped, but foul. A dive, he's got it. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
And now, Mickey Mantle struck out looking his first time. And there's a foul ball. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that's in the dirt.
1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Just missed.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They've got to be happy with the 6 runs they've thrown on the board. That's usually enough offense to win you the game, so they just have to keep doing what they're doing.
1 and 2's the count.
And they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And
Now
here's the
batting,
first baseman,
the first
Mark
baseman,
McGuire.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a
McGuire.
bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And a big swing and a miss.
You tie a guy up like
0-1.
that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Next pitch is outside. 1 out, base is
1-1.
empty. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now batting, the catcher.
2 down,
Adley.
base is empty. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Start of the 4th.
The
Now the
shortstop,
number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Tosses to first, and Betts is gone. Bellinger makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Bottom 4, and here is Terry Pendleton.
Third baseman, Terry Pendleton.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Makes the catch for the out. Here is Marcus Semien. Flied to right his first time. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Mantle right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout.
Runner takes off for third. Strike in there. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th at the plate. Babe Ruth. Kirby back to work. And he makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Swung on and fouled off. And he'll need a new bat. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that just misses. The ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he gets Bregman. That K is his 3rd of the game. Profar climbs in on that left side. Bellinger makes the play, and it's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Whips it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Swing and a foul out of play.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And there's a strike.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
To first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Jorge Soler. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And it's through for a hit. And out to a board.
The center fielder.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle. 0 for 2 in this one. Inside just missed.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Fouled off left side. In the dirt, blocked. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. Soler on second, rushing at first with no outs. And base hit, coming home. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended.
On to Simeon. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Santander stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses,
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-3. 2 outs, nobody on. Here's Ketel Marte. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th, and now Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire.
Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And there's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
He was
the catcher,
all
number
over
35.
that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1-0.
Rutschman up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball
outside.
1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting,
Terry Pendleton. Now at the plate. 1 for 2. Mark Davis on to pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And that'll fall for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out.
Betts. Off-balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Out there to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Runner from 3rd comes across. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough.
Mantle pulls it in on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now Babe Ruth. Zips it to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Cracks his bat and pops him up. And a foul ball. The other way, and foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Up the middle, Simeon. On to first, and they get Bregman for the out. Here's Profar now.
The left fielder, number 10, Jurickson Profar.
Comebacker to the mound. The throw to first. Profar is out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. And that skips in the dirt. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One down. Here comes Cody Bellinger. 1 for 3.
Bellinger.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
1-1.
One down, base is empty. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle sizes this one up, puts it away for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Now pitching.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Lee Smith. He's into the game with the bases empty. 0-2 now. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Mantle makes the grab on the run. Jorge Soler digs in now. The Firefighters in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Dalton rushing, getting ready to hit. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
The center fielder, number
1
7,
out,
Mickey
runner at second. Mickey Mantle will hit next. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Slings it across. Mookie retired, 2 down. Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And it's 1-1. That's a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
The batter, number 4.
Big at bat coming up for Ketel Marte.
Now pitching, Joe Kelly.
And it looks like trouble. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenging with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Babe Ruth. And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ball 1
That's
there.
the ball.
Everyone here understands
1-1.
just how quickly things could change.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
So the tying run at second, and that's way
That's a
high.
ball.
And the count is 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights. Pop.
Makes the catch. Inning over. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Smith measures 6 feet 6 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and occasionally uses a forkball. Swings and misses.
0-2.
And it's 0-2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. And they boost their lead. It's 8-5. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Popped up. Betts settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field.
The batter, number 2.
And at first,
Second baseman,
and now here is Marcus Simeon. Ryan Presley will take over.
Ryan Presley.
Fought off foul. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Now they get the runner and a rundown. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Stepping in, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a foul straight back. Foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch. Now a chance for Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Ruth makes the catch. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Jeffin Williams.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
It's 0-1.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Caught him looking for the K. He's 2 outs away. Now Jurickson Profar. And it's through for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now only 1 out remaining. And now it's going to be Dalton rushing.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Late with the swing
1
there.
ball, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This could end it. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
And
Take
that'll
your
bring the
base.
tying run to the plate.
The
So up next, Mickey Mantle.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And there's a ball.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Off the mark there. Now 2-2.
2-2.
Dominguez sprinting towards the gap. And that is the ball game. And this one ends.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. Smacking to me. One plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them see. Mommy, all she say is me, no poppy see. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the quality. Yeah, baby, that's why I love you. Yeah, baby, that's why I said all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Can't believe the squad on like 2:30 a.m. She tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your job.
Say